I've kind of been soured to platform games. Most of the platformers I've played have been Mario games, which have been far less than impressive recently, with Odyssey being the exception. It's been real tricky for me to find a well-made platformer with a good challenge. I heard that Celeste was a good platformer, but I tend to be pretty cautious when buying games. The moment that Xbox brought it to Gold members for free, however, I downloaded it. Every Mario game since Super Mario World has been like this for me. But Celeste comes out of nowhere like... Holy flip-flop, this game is amazing. Every chapter just keeps building, introducing new game mechanics and challenging your reflexes. Each level is loaded with hidden pathways and collectibles. You just never know what you're gonna find in this game. One time I found a computer, and on the computer was an 8-bit version of Celeste. This game doesn't know how to stop, it just keeps going and going. Chapter 1 is some relatively easy platforming, but once you get to Chapter 2, the gloves come off. You're constantly dashing, jumping, climbing, dodging, flying, bubbling. This game captivated me and scratched a platforming itch I didn't even know was there. Once you start playing this game, it's hard to put down. Celeste to me was like a breath of fresh air, as opposed to a lot of the Mario games nowadays. When you play a Mario game, usually you get these levels that look like Nintendo just hit Control-C, Control-V. There's no mystery, no intrigue. The levels make no sense other than it's just a platforming game. There's not even a huge variety of enemies. You can see a Goomba in the grass, in the desert, in the water, in the snow. They even use the same music for virtually every level in that world. Contrast that to Celeste. Each new level sets the stage for the next step of your journey to the top of the mountain. You go into an abandoned hotel's laundry room and there are clothes everywhere. Fall down into a cave and there are these colorful crystals all over the place. Each level has this musical score that tells its own story in and of itself. My favorite level was Chapter 2. It starts off with you just exploring this strange environment. You notice these mysterious gray blocks everywhere. Then you break a mirror and the blocks come alive. And you find out you can dash through them. When you find your evil doppelganger, she starts chasing you and the music's like... Celeste has a lot to offer players. This game tells an emotionally drawing story about believing in yourself. At least, that's what I think the point of the story was. If you're not interested in the story, however, you have the option of skipping cutscenes and just diving into the incredible platforming.
Strike 1, Strike 2, and Strike 3. You guys are out of here.
And there are a couple of boss fights in there which I don't want to spoil for anyone, so I'm just going to say this about them. Holy flip-flop. If any platforming enthusiast has cold feet about buying this game, they're missing out on probably the best platformer the video game world has ever seen. 5 out of 5. If you don't play this game, shame on you. Shame on you.